I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to what is probably going to be my final La Liga player review for a little while, until at least we get to the back end of the final Major League team of the season, and then we'll have a little scoot back through and see which ones we've missed. There are a couple of La Liga players I'd like to try out, and believe it or not, Parejo is one of them. Didn't get around to it. Too much going on, but Toni Kroos is the final card. Now, the reason I'm doing this as the final card is because I packed him untradeable, as you can see. I got him in a 6 o'clock content video yesterday, and I thought it best to try him out. I've read good things and seen good things about him. People would pack him and then say, well, you know, it's not great, but he'll do for an SBC or whatever. And I was thinking, surely this card is better than that. And people have been saying that, to be fair, he is good, but he does have a couple of key problems that keep him out of their team. And I thought, well, let's have a little look, see if he would make it in my team. Now, my team isn't particularly very good. In fact, it's only recently started leaning toward La Liga when I did the Fatty SBC, got Perez, who obviously isn't from La Liga, but he's Spanish, and of course now have Kroos in there as well, and I've packed a couple of others, so I'm trying to link them all together. It's not really working too well. I've gone with a Guardian, and a lot of people will question that, because the position I'm playing him in is actually a cam. He is playing in a 4-2-3-1, and he is the cam with no instruction on him whatsoever, so why am I giving him a chem style which boosts defensive stats? If I was playing as a box-to-box or a CDM, it would make a lot more sense. The Guardian boosts the defensive stats, of course, and it boosts agility and dribbling. It might boost a few other things as well, but because he has 99 composure, ball control, and reactions, obviously it doesn't touch any of those. So your mileage will vary if you use this on a different card, of course. The other options, of course, were things like Engine, which obviously gives him a sprint speed boost and an acceleration boost, and we bump up that vision. The balance goes to 94, the agility goes to 76, and of course you can do whatever you want. You know, you can turn him into 96 rated cam if you use a sniper. With a Guardian, he is a 94 rated cam. So why did I do it? Well, my cam tends to sort of wander, and he has a medium work rate. So my thought process is he'll drop back into the midfield to help out with the CDMs when they need help, and then he'll go forward with the attackers when we go forward and attack, right? So medium work rate's not ideal. It would be much better if he had high work rates for what I want, but medium will basically do the same job, just not as urgent, okay? So that Guardian chem style will come in handy when he's doing his defensive side of his game. His acceleration is very good, his shot power, long shots, they're all very good as well. His passing is near perfect. 99 short passing and long passing with 96 vision means that he's going to be able to rake balls from wherever he is on the field. He's going to be able to thread them. Shouldn't have to boost that, really. And then, of course, with 99 across the board for composure, ball control, and reactions, again, shouldn't really have to worry too much about it, right? So that's the team I've got him in. As I say, it's not a particularly good team. Left back, centre back, very dodgy. The right back is off chem and dodgy. Kovacic is off chem. And Lucas Perez he's not bad, but he's not as good as that Aubameyang that is sat on the bench. And I hear you screaming, just bring him on from kickoff. I do bring him on, same with Mahrez, but I've not been bringing them on from kickoff well, reason being is because I hate people who press pause from kickoff. It just drives me nuts, so I don't want to be one of those people. Now, anyway, with that being said, his best performance was the game I played last night. Now, we didn't win the game, so before anybody says the reason it's the best performance is because you won the game, and obviously you're going to enjoy the game more if you win. We didn't win. We were 2-0 down in 10 minutes, and I thought, here we go. But the gameplay felt nice. You know, everything worked. And passing was, for the most part, on point. Shooting felt nice. Movement, more than anything, felt great. So, you know, left stick dribble on not just Toni Kroos, but on everyone. Felt like it should do, okay? Today's gameplay, and of course, I understand why. It's weekend league. Everybody's off, or for the most part at least. Everybody in the UK is off. And we're all just sat here playing FIFA. And it's weekend league. I understand it's going to feel heavier. It's going to feel worse. Today, it feels terrible. So I'm going to base the review on last night's gameplay. I only played one game with him last night. I'm not saying I'm reviewing him on one game. There will be other gameplay clips in the review. But I'm taking a closer look at last night's because that's where I felt like I sort of got to grips with what I can expect from this card when we have decent gameplay. His ball control was very good. There were maybe the odd occasion here or there where I couldn't get the ball from under his feet, but that's just FIFA for you. However, his passing range is phenomenal. You can ping passes from wherever you are on the field. This is probably my favourite thing about him. Not that there, because that was just blocked, but we get the ball back here. He flicks it inside, takes a second touch, brings it down, and that goal is insane. And that isn't a mistake. That wasn't oh, let's just hit this and hope. He has 96 long shots, 97 shot power. He was in a very good position to take that shot up against a very good goalkeeper, I might add, and he still manages to rifle it in the back of the net. He scores quite a lot of goals, actually, from that cam spot. He will, obviously he's not got any instruction on him. Aubameyang tries to do something similar, scores, but maybe doesn't look as good, but still managed to draw that game 4-4. And then we're into today's gameplay where it just didn't feel that great at all. Couldn't really maneuver very well. For example, that ball that just went backwards, yeah, it was meant to go forwards, and it didn't, and that's FIFA for you, but hey, it is what it is. He's still very capable, though, even in heavy gameplay, unresponsive gameplay, where the game just feels like it's against you. He feels pretty damn decent, to be fair. I'm not going to sit here and say he's the most mobile of players, and I am definitely going to say that it's a concern of mine, because you have, I mean, I'm not using him as a CDM, and I know people can do that if they want, because he's more than capable of being a CDM, especially with that Guardian on him now. He's got some really nice defensive stats, 96 stand tackle, 99 interceptions, 99 defensive awareness, and 91 slide tackle. He is the complete player. But look at that for a ball, weak foot, 5-star of course, and a great ball into Aubameyang, who then gets into the penalty area. He's arriving late there. Edge of the area stuff, just holds off, and then launches it at goal. Maybe he could have done a little bit better. That guy absolutely pummeled me, right? We're into another game now. But he beat me. He was beating me 3-0. And he put his controller down. And I still couldn't get the ball off him. Not because he was that good, but because the game was just awful. The gameplay was terrible. Every ball, every time I tackled him, it would go back to him. And he put the controller down, obviously, because I think he was like 3-0 up in 20 minutes or something. And I don't tend to quit games on this. Even if I'm losing, I will stay till the end. I'm that guy. But I couldn't get the ball off him even when he put his controller down. The game just would not let me tackle him. It was crazy. But anyway, things I hate about Kroos. Hate maybe a strong word. It's just his general mobility. He doesn't feel that quick necessarily. I mean, he's not slow by any stretch of the imagination. But he doesn't feel particularly fast. And he's not... like, his left stick dribble isn't really mobile, if you will, right? So you don't feel fluid with him. That's the only thing I don't like about him. I would love his work rates to be high. I think that would be incredible for the formation and the position that I play him in. But, yeah, it's just the mobility and the sprint speed, really, that I didn't enjoy necessarily. Not to say that it breaks the card. It doesn't ruin the experience for me. He's still a very good player, but that was probably the biggest thing that I would say. I always like to point out something that I would like to see improved. Even on cards that are 99 rated and most things are 99, there's always something you wish was different. But, yeah, if I had my way, I would give him, I don't know, maybe 90 agility, 90 balance, and that would be enough, I think. Even 73 sprint speed, you should still feel a degree of mobility there. Now, with that being said, his passing is probably some of the best I've ever used. Absolutely incredible. His shot power is insane. If you hit the target, chances are it's going in, regardless of how far out you are. His free kicks are very, very good as well. Didn't actually score one, unfortunately, but hit the target every single time, causing problems for the goalkeeper. He's only got 3-star skills, but he's got, that side-to-side heel flick. You can do the roulette. You can do sidestep, step overs, that sort of thing. And, of course, the ball roll, very effective. The drag back was very responsive. He's just a very good card, and I know a lot of people will have packed him. Maybe you've got him recently in an upgrade and you're thinking, well, he'll be good fodder. Try him out, honestly. I mean, he's not going to be for everyone. He's not going to suit everyone's tastes and gameplay and style and all the rest of it, but he will suit a lot of people who think that he's not going to be good enough or that he's not going to be mobile enough. I like him, and looking at the stats before I went into it, I didn't think I would like him as much as I do, but I'm happy that I've packed him. I'm happy that he's untradeable, because now it'll force me to use him, or rather it did force me to use him, and I'm glad I did. I thoroughly enjoyed the card, and for, what is he, 180k? That is an absolutely insane price for a 96 rated, more or less end game box-to-box midfielder. Brilliant card. Let me know if you've used him in the comments. If you have, how do you get on with him? Do you like him? Do you not? If you have enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.